Hey everyone, welcome. Howdy ho. It is 6:01. Gosh, I'm getting good at being on time. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm gonna get all set up here while you guys click on. Welcome to my 6th Facebook Live. I know that microphone is so loud, so I don't want to do it too much. Hello, everyone. Ho, ho, ho. Happy Mayflowers of Christmas, everyone. Let me know if you can see me, just so I can make sure before I go that somebody is there. So I'll wait a couple seconds. Anyone out there? Ho, ho, ho. All right. I don't, I still have my asthma going on, so you're all going to have to bear with me. Is there anybody else on here? Anybody at all? I'm waiting to see one person just so I know that you guys can hear me and I'm actually live on my 6th Facebook Live. Yay. Okay, I don't see anybody on yet. Oh, maybe I can do it from my phone. Let's see. I'm looking for a comment. Can someone tell me if you guys can see me? I just want to make sure that I'm live before I start going. It's so hard for me to tell because I can't see if there's anybody actually watching. So, and I don't know where to click on, of course. Let's see, do I click on my picture and see if I'm live? Oh yeah, I do. All right, so I'm live. I don't know if anybody's here or not, but I think you guys can hear me. I have my volume down so I don't over speak myself, but it is Wednesday, right? 6 o'clock. Yeah, I'm on time. I'm doing good. Okay, I'm doing good. There we go. Well, welcome everybody. Oh, yay, I do see people. Yay! Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, that means that I'm good to go. Welcome, everybody. I'll check in. Excuse me, and welcome everybody in a little bit. Don't forget to share out the video, if you don't mind, to friends and families. And let's share some Christmas fun with everybody. And I just want you all to know that I really, really appreciate it when you guys share. It spreads the word about the cottage, and it's really hard getting the word out there in the world. I gotta be honest with you. Facebook does not make it easy to get followers and to spread the word. I'm still learning how to share it, which I haven't done yet, but yeah, I have to figure out like groups that I can share it to and stuff like that when I start. But until I figure all that out, it's just me and you guys. So all the help you can give me is completely appreciated. And remember, if you share it out, let me know in the comments and I'll enter you in the drawing tonight. We're going to give away a fun t-shirt. So I'm going to show you, or a hat. I have 3 choices that you can pick out. So if you're a guy or you're a girl or you're a youngin or whatever, but I'm gonna show you guys what the prize is tonight for sharing it out, so you can pick at the end what you want. So we have our Hogwarts hat, which is really cool. If you guys want that, I will send that to you guys. Or you can have a really cool Christmas Story t-shirt. So that's cool. Hopefully you guys can see that. I have 2 sizes you can choose from. I have, what do I have? Medium and small, and they're universal. So I have a medium and a small if you guys are liking this for the prize. Or I have a different shirt, which is, this one says full of holiday beer. And even though I don't drink, Leavenworth is a big drinking town because of Oktoberfest, and they are all about the bratwurst and all the beers. That is what Leavenworth is. You know, they're, besides the Christmas, that's their Bavarian German thing, their beer. So I got a lot of these shirts. So I have different sizes in this. I have 2XL. I have large, and I have medium. So if you guys are at the end wanting one of those shirts or the hat for sharing it, if you win, you can pick whichever one you want. Okay, so this is my 6th Facebook Live, and I love doing this with you guys. And again, I'm sorry I can't do more right now, but right after summer, it's going to be once a week. Right now, it's twice a week because I have a really heavy schedule, but right after that, it's going to be once a week. So for those of you who are new and wondering what the cottage about, well, first, welcome and thanks for joining me. At the beginning of every live, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what the cottage is, but please take a look at my past 5 videos that I did, and I share each week about the cottage, but here's a general description. So it's going to be a walkthrough Christmas experience in Washington State. And you might be asking, well, what does that mean? What is a walkthrough Christmas experience? Well, the easiest way that, sorry, my asthma. The easiest way that I've found to explain it to people is picture a haunted house, but instead of Halloween items, they're Christmas items. You'll go from room to room, experiencing different themes, and each section will be different. And eventually, I'd love to make a ride throughout the building, but that's way down the road. Right now, it's going to be a walkthrough experience, and depending on how my Kickstart goes, which should be launching very soon. I know I say that every 2 weeks, but really we're getting close. My goal is to open up 4,000 square feet of Christmas magic for generations to come. And to be honest, I'm nervous and excited for the Kickstart to launch. As you know, you can only hope that you not only get funded, but it goes way over your funding goals. So the project's going to cost about $1.5 million, if I'm lucky, not including the property. I already have everything to actually go inside the cottage with all the decor and a small amount of retail, but the building itself is going to have some price tag. So it's all a wee bit nerve-wracking for me. And I already have the property, as I've told people before. So it's just a matter of getting rid of the structure that's there, getting tons of permitting, and building what I have as a vision in my head into reality. So, all right, let me check comments really quick, say hello to people, put everyone's names in a hat. So if you shared it out, please let me know and I'll enter you for the drawing. And we'll start off the night by doing that drawing, which I love to do. So let me go to comments and see if I can find, let's say, let's see, settings. Okay, so for some reason, there we go. Okay. All right. Hi, Kavitha. How are you, dear? All right, you shared Kavitha. And sweetie, I believe you reached out to me to help you enter some contest, but it doesn't let me because it's a public page. They restrict me from doing certain things. So just so you know, I tried. Feel free to post the link here, and if anybody wants to jump on and vote for you, feel free to do so. So I just wanted to let you know that I did try to do it, but you know, it's really strange what they allow you to do and what they don't on a Facebook page. All right, so, all right. I don't know if anybody else shared it out, so I will keep going and I'll check back in a little bit. Let's see. All right. So let's start with Mother's Day. I hope all you mommies had a wonderful day and everyone doted over you a bit. I hit the streets in my dress reds as Mrs. Claus and gave out 50 beautiful glass necklaces to random strangers who were mothers and a few who said they weren't mommies, but I gave them one anyway because they looked sad and they weren't able to get one. So I asked everyone if they wanted to be on film, and some said yes and most said no. My opening line was, "Are you a mommy?" If they said yes, I usually, you know, went for someone with a stroller or with a pack of kids around them. And if they said yes, I said, "Would you like to participate in our random acts of kindness for Mother's Day today?" And if they said yes, I said, "Just stick your hand in the bag and pick out a gift. If you don't like it, pass it along to someone else and make their day." So some women I had to convince that it was free and random, and then they participated. A lot of people said, "Well, how much is this going to cost me?" And I was like, "Nothing." I'm like, "It's acts of random kindness for mommies today." So it was a hit, I will tell you that. The weather was perfect. In fact, I was sweating a little because the sun was so brilliant that day. Plus, I had on my white hair and my velvet dress, which is really warm weather wear, so to speak. It isn't really warm weather wear, so I was quite warm. But it went really fast, so that was good. So I don't always get a chance to do things like that for a few reasons. Number one, it costs a lot of money to do things on that level scale. But number two is because of time. Because of my other jobs, as far as my time distribution, it doesn't always work out. So when I have the opportunity, I go for it. And I try to make it like a special day. And Mother's Day was perfect. And it was a perfect day out. And it was just great. So I know I preach it to you guys all the time. Do some random acts of kindness each day and you'll be amazed how good it makes others feel and how it'll make yourself feel. And even if you do one thing a week or a month, that is putting it out there in the world that kindness is worth the effort. So the random giveaway, it went so fast. I got a little video footage, but not much. If I get time to edit, I'll post a little bit of it so you guys can see. And it was so funny. When I was on the corner, some guy said to me, "You should be in Leavenworth." And I said, "I'm getting there." And that literally made my day in itself because that's where I belong, doing my cottage in Leavenworth, Washington. And if anybody's new here, I have a video that's like 2 minutes long on my page about Leavenworth and how magical it is. And if you guys get a chance, check it out. It's pretty spectacular. Well, a few days later, I got COVID for the second time. I'm guessing I got it from exposing myself to that many people at once, and it happens. So what are you gonna do? That's our new world. But I will tell you that the second time I got it was much better than the first time I got it. The first time I got COVID, I was literally on the floor, unable to function, and I thought I might die. It wasn't as bad this time at all. It just felt like a really bad cold. Which is great that it's weakened so much. My patient also got it for the second time as well, but he's doing so much better. And he's 88, so he's just rocking it. So we're both on the mend, which is why my asthma kicks in a little bit, because I'm still on the mend from COVID. And needless to say, when you're sick and you have asthma, it's not a good combination. So I tell you, if it's not one thing, it's another. But that's life, and it could always be worse, and always remember that. Okay, so I'm going to say hello again to some people and get some names for the drawing that I'm going to do at the end of the night for everyone who shares out the video. And I'm going to show you again, you can pick one of 3 prizes. You can pick a Harry Potter hat, which is cute, really cute, a Hogwarts hat, or we have 2 different shirts. We have one that says, and I said it before, full of holiday beer, because Leavenworth is a huge German drinking town. So I have a lot of shirts that I got for the store. And this one is a Christmas story one. So the Christmas story, I only have a small and a medium, and the other ones I have a 2XL, a large, and a medium, I believe. So that's all I have on me. So I'll let you guys pick if you guys want, or if you know somebody who wants it, still put your name in the drawing. If you share it out, that's what I'm giving out to say thank you for doing that for me. So I'm gonna take a look at my phone again and see if I can get some more people in the drawing. So, oh, my dog, where is my dog? He is underneath being very quiet, but I'll try to pull him up in a little bit. Is Santa home? Nope, I'm all by myself now. I'm actually working, so I have a patient that I take care of. So he's in the other room having dinner. Okay. Yes, I know. Supplements are great. Probiotics are great. And you know, I used to take Airborne all the time and I never got sick. But I think COVID's a hard thing to fight if you're exposed to it. So, all right. Nope, I'm a caregiver. Did anybody? No, I'm a caregiver and a massage therapist. So I've been a massage therapist years ago in the music industry for years, and I've been doing caregiving and volunteer work for hospice and oncology and children's oncology for so many years. So, okay, I don't know if anybody else shared it out. I'm trying to find out how to get all my how to see all my texts. So forgive me for not being able to live chat. Let's see if I can figure it out. All right, I can see some of them. So if anybody else shares it out, just put it on there and I will totally go back and put your name in the drawing. So, okay. So I got a question from someone, and the question was, are people going to be able to stay at the cottage? And that's a good question. And at the moment, the property is not zoned for that. However, you never know what the future will bring as far as zoning. I do also have a piece of property down the street as well that we're going to be using for overflow parking. And I might eventually put 2 small cottages on the property and do weekend rentals. I definitely want people to spend time at the cottage, not just go through and leave. There are hotels all around us. So if anybody's coming in, Leavenworth is such an amazing destination. You will always find a place to stay. So that's why I plan on having additional outdoor things to do, is because I don't want it to just be like you go in and you're done and you leave. So I'm gonna try to facilitate things like riding a train ride, place to sit by the fire, have hot cocoa, roast chestnuts, watch a pair of ice skaters perform for you while we have carolers singing Christmas songs with all of you. So I want to make it a destination to make memories for families. And that's my goal, like to have an experience, not just come in, go through it, and leave. I really want to, make it just an experience. That's it, a Christmas experience. So I only have so much property, so I have to be able to facilitate that, and then hopefully eventually, make it bigger. That's my goal. Let's see. So I can basically see what I want in my head, and hopefully the architect will nail my ideas and make them come to life. Folks, it's going to be magical. That's what I can tell you. And as I've said before, the hardest part was getting the property. And if the Kickstart doesn't do as well as I'm hoping it's going to do, I'll just start smaller and work my way up. I will never give up. I will make it happen. And I'll be doing it with all of you. You are literally on this journey with me. And I wish I was there when Leavenworth changed over in the 60s, or when Walt Disney created, his mouse, or when Steven Spielberg, drew E.T. for the first time, right? All these wonderful new things that happened that were the beginning, but we were never there for any of it. But you guys are literally here for the beginning. And although I'm not comparing myself to anyone like that, I just feel that excitement in my heart like they all did. And that's, I think, what I have in common with people before me who have done things like this. You have to have a drive, you have to have a motivation, you have to have a will, you have to never give up, you have to never let people tell you that, it's a stupid idea, or you can't do it, or it'll never work, or get rid of the negativity. Just push it aside, because I believe if you feel it and you know it, you're going to make it happen. And like I said, if I have to start small in a shoebox, I will. It's going to be bigger than a shoebox, but I'm just saying it will be awesome. So I'm really excited to see where it goes. I know there's going to be a lot of growing pains and lots of mistakes that will need to be corrected, but I'm doing something that I know will make one person's world magical at a time, if only for a moment, and that's all I want to do. Okay, so that's my beginning. And now it's hat time. So I was asked once, how high can you have a hat on your head? And I thought to myself, is that a Mrs. Claus challenge? Well, I'm always up for a Mrs. Claus hat challenge, and off I went to make this. So you guys know the drill. I'm going to cover the screen, and then I'll pop back with my hat on. I hope it fits in the screen, and I'll pop back with it. So I'll tell you all about it once I get it on. So you guys just hold tight, and I'm going to cover the screen for a minute because this takes a little bit of work. So I'm still going to talk to you guys. So here you go. All right, so it's my famous Mrs. Claus hat time. And remember, this was a challenge of how high can I make a hat, that I can actually walk around in, right? Because what's the point of a hat if you cannot walk around in it? So this was my challenge, and I think I rocked it. Oh God, this stuff cracks me up even when I see it. Okay, so hold on, I'm getting it on there nice and firm. So hold on, guys, I gotta find the front. Hang out, here it comes. All right, guys, so here we go. Hey guys, ready? So it's hat time. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna have to back up for this. So hopefully you guys can see this. Do you see how tall it is? So this is my lollipop hat that I made. How amazing is this, right? So, excuse me, it stays on just fine. I can walk around anywhere. But so I want to tell you, I have to watch when you go under certain doors because it's so tall that you have to duck. So how great is this hat? Oh my God, I just love it. And I was thinking maybe one of my rooms at the cottage can be my hat room. And I can have like a wax figure of myself in the closet trying on the hats. So I can like display all my hats, and it's like a wax figure of me always there, like pretending to try on the hats. I thought that was brilliant. And then I'll always be there long after I'm gone. So you heard it here, folks. I'm going to do a wax figure in a little closet, and I'm going to have all my hats displayed. I think that's awesome. So there's one more part of this that makes it more brilliant. So I'm going to show you because, folks, there's always more. Are you guys ready? Check this out. And it's light out, but, oh, can you see? Hold on. There you go. It lights up. And I know it's daylight out, but how cool is that at night? It's so pretty. All these things light up. How cool is that? Anyway, so I thought making a, I hope you can see the whole thing. I thought making a lollipop hat would be fun. So what did I do? Okay, as far as the hat, this hat is the mayor's hat from the night before Christmas, and that's why it's so tall. So if you guys want to make one, get the mayor's hat from the night before Christmas. And then this right here is this card, looks like cardboard. It's just a lawn figure, really, where you like put a stake in and you stake it in the ground. And then I just got little Christmas balls. These are the little hanging balls. And I just notched them out so it was just colorful. And then at the top, they're just little styrofoam lollipops that you put in a Christmas tree. So, although this was all store-bought, most of the time I find a lot of stuff at thrift stores and I kind of repurpose. But it's hard when you're going for a specific theme to actually nail it. So, yeah, this was a challenge as far as how high can I make a hat, and this is ridiculous height, but it's really comfortable and it's nice and tight, and I can walk around in it no problem. It's just when I go under a door, I have to be really careful. So anyway, so I wore this shirt today because it kind of matched. I got to be honest with you, in the summertime, I mean, I have Christmas wear like you don't believe, but it is so warm that it's really hard to wear Christmas sweaters in the summertime. So anyway, all right, I'm going to bring it in a little bit, and I'm going to check on some comments really quick. And then I'm going to answer another question. So let me know if you shared out the video. If you did, I want to put you in the drawing for either a t-shirt or a hat, and I'll show them again at the end. Let's see if anybody shared it out. It needs more candy. Probably. Yeah, right? More candy. How do you think Vicki Lawrence will look wearing this at? Oh, I have no idea. James Johnson. Hello there, James. Yeah, I probably do need more candy on it. But anyway, that's what I came up with. If anybody shared it out, please let me know and I'll enter you in the drawing. But I want to get to a question that somebody asked me. So somebody asked me when this idea came to light for me. And I've kind of touched on that before, but since it's an easy answer, it will also actually lead me into one of my favorite things. So I'm going to tell you the story. So do you know what time it is, folks? It's story time. So this is an easy answer, one which might lead you to believe I might be slightly schizophrenic, but I'm willing to take that chance with all of you. And you'll see why when I tell you in a minute. So just like you all, when I was younger, I got the magic of Christmas in me and it never left. And that's why most of you are here, because you all have that same magic. And I've had lots of magical moments growing up that I've spoke about in other videos, but this one, sorry, my lungs. This one specific moment will lead me into one of my favorite things that I'm going to show you. So when I was younger, my parents had this Christmas tree topper. And it was a circle, it had a Santa inside of it, and all the lights blinked in different patterns. And for me, it was quite mesmerizing. And when I was real young, I felt like it spoke to me. I can't explain what that meant because, you know, this is like 40 plus something years ago. So I can't answer that specifically. But I literally felt like it was like a comfort to me. It was like speaking to me somehow. And so, I don't know, it was just something magical about it. Well, I have here with me a duplicate of it. It's not the original, but a duplicate. I found this actually on an auction. I saw it and I bought it. So I'm going to show you what it is. And here it is. I just have to grab it. Okay. So this is exactly the same one that I had when I was younger. And I bet you there's a lot of people who actually had this one as well. And it has the softest beard and it's the simplest thing. And if I plug it in, I think this one's broken. I don't think it actually... it works anymore. I think a lot of the bulbs went out. Oh no, it works a little bit. So it looks like some of them did go out. But anyway, when it gets warm, it kind of has a changing pattern to it. But I have to find some replacements. Oh, there, is it going yet? Okay, it goes a little bit. So, and it has like 3 different patterns and it does all these things. Anyway, when I was a kid, this was it for me. Like, I don't know what it was, but again, this isn't the original one. This is one I found on an auction. I do a lot of auctions, some for nostalgic things, some things for the cottage, but I wanted to get one of these so I can kind of duplicate what I had as a child. So this was one of the things. So I have to fix this up a little bit. It's got these old bulbs, so I'm going to have to search for them and see what I could do, but it's kind of neat. So I wanted to show you that. And my parents also had that silver tree that rotated with all the color changing wheels, you know, the lights with the color changing wheel, but I believe they did get rid of that. So, but I do have one. I actually got one of those in an auction for my nostalgic room as well. So everybody talks about them on Facebook. If you're in any kind of groups, they love those silver trees. I mean, some people don't like them, but for the most part, if you're a Christmas person, you absolutely, you love, you know, anything old Christmas just makes you go, oh, you know, just it brings you back to that great time, and you know, makes you feel like a kid again. Or it brings you back to your, you know, grandma's house, or the bubble lights. And yes, I have the known as bubble lights, the original ones, you know, that I'm going to be putting on the tree and making a beautiful nostalgic room, as much as I can duplicate something like that to bring that to life. And next week, if I remember, I'm going to show you one of the great pieces that I have for that room that I actually leave out all year. It is very rare, and I'm going to show you guys that next week. So, oh, and I want to let you guys in on a little secret. So, for those of you who watched my other videos, you know that I wrote a screenplay about Mrs. Claus. Well, in one of the movie scenes, the angel on top of the tree talks to Chris, aka Santa, when he's little. And I took that from the experience that I felt I had as a child with that Santa. So when you guys see that in the movie, only you guys are going to know where that actually comes from. Okay, I'm going to take a sip. Hold on a second. It's getting a little bit better, but you never know when I'm going to have another little attack. So as far as an unboxing, I'm going to totally disappoint you guys again this week. And even though I wrote to you guys that I bought something in an auction for the cottage and I couldn't wait to show you guys, I got something really cool, but I checked the shipping and it's not going to be here until Friday. So I'm going to have to wait until my next live to show you guys. And I'm completely bummed out about it because I really wanted to be able to show you guys and open it with you. And now it's going to torture me for a week and a half sitting there unopened until I can open it with you guys. I was so bummed that it's going to be Friday. I really thought I just really thought I had more time with the shipping, but they must have just shipped it so super slow that yeah, it bums me out. So you're all gonna have to wait until next time, and so will I, and I'm sorry. I want to do an unboxing every week, but it's not really the time for Christmas stuff right now, and I just don't want to buy something just to have to open it for you guys. But once in a while I'll catch an auction, and I caught an awesome auction, and I hope it's going to be awesome because it's vintage, and you never know really what you're going to get when you do vintage. It could be great, it could suck, you just don't know. It could be broken, like they just tell you as is, right? So you're kind of getting something and you're like, I hope it's going to be good, but it's so cool that I just can't wait to open it and show you guys. Okay, so let's get to a riddle. That's part of one of my segments that I want to do with you guys because it's kind of fun. And remember, I'm not giving away a prize for riddles as I used to because Facebook can't show me who came first with an answer. So I can never make it fair. So I'm just going to do a Christmas riddle with you guys just to do something fun, and you guys can answer. So here's a Christmas riddle that I picked. There's so many to pick. Oh my gosh, there's so many. But one of the ones said, where does Christmas come before Thanksgiving? Where does Christmas come before Thanksgiving? Does anybody know the answer to that Christmas riddle? And don't look it up. That'd be cheating. Only chime in if you guys know the answer. And let me know if any of you know the answer to that. So, where does Christmas come before Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving? Does anybody know? Whew. I tell you, this hat cooks me inside of it. Anybody have any idea? And I'm going to see if I can see, for some reason, the Facebook thing doesn't let me see comments. Oh, it's so mean to me. I don't know why. I wish it would let me see the comments. I have to kind of do it from my phone. I don't see any answers. And I don't even know how many people are on here, if any. Because I don't know how to set my phone to find out. So, where does Christmas come before Thanksgiving? So, do. Anybody know? All right, I'm going to tell you guys the answer. Excuse me. All right, the answer. All right, I'm going to tell you guys the answer. Oh, see, I have the, gotta shut that off. All right, I see some thumbs up. Okay, so the answer is, where does Christmas come before Thanksgiving? Only in the dictionary, because C comes before T. And I thought that was brilliant, because where does Christmas come before Thanksgiving? In a calendar year, it doesn't, except in the dictionary, because C comes before T. See, that's a good riddle. Yeah, I was digging that one. So anyway, yes, Kathiva, I see you got it. I just said it. Yep, in the dictionary. Very good, very good. All right. Let's see. And is there anyone who I didn't put in the hat who shared it out for me? It seems like I only have one person who shared it out today. I don't know where everybody is. Maybe I didn't share the video and not too many people are on. I don't know. But there might just be one person. I don't know. Usually every week I have at least a good half dozen or so. So if you shared it out, let me know. And I'll put your hat in the drawing for me. And I just want you guys to know that I really appreciate you sharing it. It means a lot that you want to help me share out the page and get me more people on board for a feel-good place to enjoy Christmas stuff. I mean, look at this, right? This is a Christmas hat monstrosity. But it's fun, and people love it. And we do other feel-good things too. So, again, I don't think that you should ever feel restricted in life because of what you think other people will I don't know, judge you on, because there are so many people that get such joy in things that are Christmassy and fun, and you put yourself out there, because a lot of people don't put themselves out there, and life's short. You got to enjoy it. You got to put yourself out there. You got to make the most of the time you have, because it's short, folks. Our time here is short. I've worked with oncology groups and lots of elderly folk, hospice, and they always said, I just never had enough time. And so you just never know until you're in that position what that time means, how valuable it is, and what you're capable of doing with it. So if you have an idea, or you have a dream, or you have a passion for something, now is the time. And money might be a factor in you doing it. Work a little extra. Do a kickstart. Get a partner, something to push you forward to getting closer to your dreams. My dreams are to make other people happy and smile, and that gives me the most satisfaction in life is Christmas and making people happy from it. And I have been working so hard to get there that it's almost like I'm so removed from it because I'm working so hard to get there. But I know, like, I can see the end game. I know I'm getting close. And, you know, the Kickstart thing is only 60 days. And if it doesn't get funded like I need it to, I'm still going to do it. I'm just going to start smaller. But I'm going to make it happen because I have the property. I'm there. So I can see the finish line. I know it's coming. It's just, what is that going to look like? And in my head, I know what it's going to look like, but I just have to get there. And I believe, like literally in my soul, that I know it's going to happen. So, and I love it that you guys are joining me. So it's pretty awesome that you guys are all here with me. So it means a lot when you share and you help me out. I really appreciate it, and I hope you get a kick out of, you know, these cool things that I do and that I share with you, and I can't wait to start doing them every week. But until summertime's over and then I have more time, I'm going to be doing them every 2 weeks. So remember also to tune into Sue and Herb's Pandemic Christmas Show tomorrow. They're 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And they do a live every week. God bless them. It takes a lot to prep for a show. It really does. And my goal is to do that in September. So try to tune into them. She is wonderful. They do, just so you know, Sue and Herb, they do trivia. They have like 5 trivia questions, none of which I ever get right. I think I got 2 right last week, and that was like crazy because I never get anything right, or I was close or something like that. I don't even remember. But I totally enjoy them. And then they do treat or trash, which is so much fun. They get all these treats from different places and they try them and tell you what they think. And I've actually ordered stuff that they've tried, and it's so amazing that someone else will try it and expose you to it. So they have that, which is really fun. So if you guys can, join Sue and Herb tomorrow and check in with them. And I hit 3,000 followers this week, which is amazing. And it takes a lot. And thank you all. You guys sharing, telling people, putting it on your page really, really helps it get out there. And to hit 3,000 people, I mean, I remember when I hit 300 and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Like, I hit 300 people and now I'm at 3,000, and, you know, maybe next month I'll be at 5,000, and, you know, that'll really, you know, start getting us out there. I mean, I know there are people that have hundreds of thousands of followers, but for me, that's such a start, and it's so it's such a privilege. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in and being a part of it. I hope you enjoyed my hat segment today, and a couple of my stories, and let's pick a winner. So I'm gonna get back and see if anybody else shared it, and if it's just I have to say it slow, Kavitha. If she's the only one who shared it, then you can pick whatever you want, dear. It looks, I don't know where everybody is today. Maybe I didn't share it out like I thought I did. I'm a bad little elf. So maybe I didn't share it out. I don't know. Okay. Okay, it looks like, Kavitha, it looks like you're the only one who shared it out. So do me a favor, in my inbox, send me your address. I think I sent you something before, but just send it again. And tell me if you want the Hogwarts hat or you want one of the other shirts. And since you've been watching the whole time, you know which shirts they are, the Christmas Story or the Full of Holiday Beer shirt. So tell me whichever you want. And it is yours, my dear. And congratulations. Send me your address. Also, Griswold won my last snuggle mug last week, and Griswold, if you're watching or you watch the replay, I just mailed that out this week because I was sick last week, so I couldn't get to the post office in time. So expect it next week sometime because they're pretty slow. So as I say every week, I hope you all find something to make you sparkle. Thank you for being here, for being part of this journey of making a million smiles with me. Thank you for believing in my mission and for putting yourselves out there doing random acts of kindness for strangers. Like I always say, it doesn't take much to do something so small on your end, but it could turn up being big on someone else's end. So just keep that in mind. And I hope you guys all find something to make you sparkle and come alive in life. And thanks for watching. And the next live that I do in 2 weeks, I'm going to do that unboxing. And I'll have another hat. This is definitely my tall hat. And I was challenged to make a tall hat, and this is definitely it. If you guys can, I don't know how much you guys can see it, but it's pretty cool. Again, I used the night before Christmas, the mayor's hat. I got this on Amazon, and I just went from there, and I wanted to make a lollipop hat. So I think I pretty much nailed that hat, and I really enjoy doing them, and I think I'm going to definitely incorporate my hats in the North Pole because I have so many, and I really enjoy doing them. And who knows, maybe one day we'll auction them off or something and do something fun. But anyway, until 2 weeks from now, my friends, Merry Christmas to you all. And to all, a very good night. And I hope you have a wonderful 2 weeks ahead of you. And thanks for watching. And if you're watching this on the replay, make some comments and I'll reply back to you guys and let me know what you think about my hat or anything else that we did for the last hour. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. So ciao everyone and Merry Christmas. And I'll talk to you guys soon, all right? So Kavita, please inbox me and I will give you your prize and tell me what you want. All right, everyone, take care. Bye now.